Made it into Yunnan province, which Yunnan very roughly translates to like southern cloud or something. Yun is cloud, Nan is south. So as you can see, it generally lives up to the name. It's always cloudy up here in these mountains. And it's my first time really driving in like really cold weather. This morning it was 3 degrees Celsius. Right now, according to my car, it should be, I think, 6. Let's check. I'm charging right now. Oh, 7 degrees right now, so it's warming up a little bit. I can't say I love the range. Not just the cold, but also going up these mountains. Obviously, you're gonna have less range, but the speed is slower too. I'm going usually 80 kilometers per hour is the speed limit here. It seems like my range is about 300 kilometers, like if I took it from 100 to 0. I just drove 220 kilometers or so, and it said my estimated range is 80 kilometers, and it looked like there was no more chargers ahead of me for another 110 kilometers or so, so I probably wouldn't have been able to make it. So range is really pretty impacted here in the mountains and the cold weather, which I mean, I understand and I accept it, but usually I would get at least 400 kilometers of range. And now I'm looking at about 300. If you have to charge every 200 kilometers or so because there's not that much infrastructure out here, that really slows you down. Don't go in the cold, don't go to the mountains, and don't go where there's lacking infrastructure. My trip today should be about 10 hours driving from where I want to go, but it looks like it's gonna be a lot longer than that. So even though I say like the infrastructure is not that great out here, there still seems to be chargers every, so often, enough that you can use it. And, there's nobody out here charging, just me. And this is during national holidays. Whereas when I was in Guangxi and Guangdong still, all the chargers, a lot of them were pretty full. So I just gotta say that infrastructure is lacking, but it's still sufficient to get you anywhere in China, which is pretty crazy. So I've almost got to Xishuangbanna, and I gotta do another COVID test. It's gonna be a third one in the last 48 hours. But they're gonna find that's how it goes in China. And here I am back in beautiful Xishuangbanna. I always like to give a little tip of the cap to all my OG friends who have been following this channel for many years, even prior to NIO videos. And so I'm back to where I started. Well, not really where I started, but kind of where I started, where I started making videos again more often. Today I'm just gonna go back to my favorite little Thai restaurant, because here is very closely related to Thailand. Go back and watch the other videos so I don't have to explain it again and again and again. But well, this music sounds very Islamic, I guess you should say. Turkish? No, 我不会跳舞。你也不会呢？是回族吗？回民？不是。是什么？是维族。新疆的汉族。新疆的汉族。你是什么的？美国人。你是美国人？对。哎呀，汉语说非常好啊。谢谢。哈利路亚。对 ，Christian 啊，他们也是吗？我和你是一样的嘛，我们是西双地的嘛，他们不是啊。里面有几个人？我看啊，有4个人。4个人。那个是那个。So I'm here in the water splashing square for the water splashing festival, which is in every April, and that was interesting. Those guys and girls are not Uyghur people, so not. I'm sure you guys know what Uyghur people are. Anyway, they're from Xinjiang, they said, but they're Hanzu, so they're ethnically Han Chinese, and they're dressed in the Uyghur clothes or Muslim clothes, or I'm not an expert on it, but they're wearing the dresses from Xinjiang and the hat, the Muslim hat, head covering, I guess is probably more correct. Hope I don't offend anybody. They're dancing to the Xinjiang music, but they're Han people, and they're visiting Xishuangbanna. So, I don't know, little mishmash amalgam of cultures for some reason. I feel like if I was traveling from my hometown, America, right, I wouldn't do like American dances in the park in some other place. What an American dance is, I don't know, like dancing to WAP, I guess, I don't know. But I guess they're proud of their hometown, even if it's not their culture. But I guess that's the way the world works, is everything gets all blended together and mashed up. For the remainder of this video, please enjoy walking through the forests of Xishuangbanna. I hope that you enjoy the beautiful sights, as well as the tranquil sounds of the wind in the trees and the water as it flows through the streams down the mountainside.
On it.
No gills, and if you look closely, you see little pores
If he knows where
where
the
the
check is.
spores come out.
You filming?
Yeah.
Very tiring.
It's supposed to make it look fun.
Very tiring swing. Okay, enough. Oh.